Hey, I'm John Greaves III. I'm the founder of Garage Gym Life. Today I'm going to be doing a review of my Teeter Easy Up Gravity Boots. You see them hanging right up there where I normally store them. I'm going to get them down, let you guys know all about them, what I think of them, how I use them in my training, and that way you can make some informed decisions about whether or not they'd be a good purchase for your home gym. But first, check out the shirt of the day. It says do the work. This is an awesome shirt. It feels good. It wears well even when you start to sweat. And if you purchase it, you can click the links right down there below this video. It will support the channel and also get you outfitted in the freshest home gym wear. All right, let's jump into this review. Okay, I'm gonna tell you right off the bat that these things are awesome and I think you should get them if you are interested in doing any kind of inversion. As far as whether or not inversion is good for you, obviously I'm not a doctor, but I can just tell you that I can see a definite difference when I do inversion after a tough squat workout and when I don't do it. Even if I am sitting for long periods of time at my desk, I see that there is a tremendous difference when I come downstairs and I do some inversion. And the benefits of inversion for me are a lot different than I get when I hang on the bar vertically the other way. I do that also. In fact, I think you should do both, because if you hang upside down, I find that it doesn't really stretch out my lats as much, doesn't really stretch out my arms as much, which is to be expected because you're suspended from your ankles as opposed to being suspended from your hands. So you're not going to get as much traction on your upper body. But it is amazing for the hips. As to why I don't like to do inversion with one of those band setups or anything like that. Those are fine, but I find that when I use a band around my hips, I don't get traction on my ankles. And because I've had issues with my knees and I've also had some minor issues with my Achilles in the past, this is a whole lot better for me as far as keeping my ankles ready to go, ready to train, ready to face the rigors of daily life. So I love inversion therapy. I think it is great. And I think that if you can handle it and your doctor hasn't given you any contraindications, then you should definitely try it. And to me, the best way to do it is with the Teeter Easy Up Gravity Boots. All right, number one, they take up a lot less space than an inversion table. You guys saw that I could just hang them up on the wall here in my home gym, so they're out of the way when I don't need them, and they're easy to take down. Each one weighs about 2 pounds, and so this is an easy, very portable way to do inversion wherever you go. The only thing that you need to make sure of is that your bar that you're going to put them on has to be 1.25 millimeters in diameter, because you're going to have to get this hook right here over the bar. And another thing about the hook, they've got this non-slip material here that I've never seen on any of my other gravity boots, because it'd be hanging upside down and have the boots slide from side to side. That is not cool at all. These lock you in and you don't slide off until you are ready to get down. Other things I like about it are this little calf support. It helps to take a little bit of pressure off of your ankles. When you first start doing inversion, it's gonna hurt your ankles a little bit, or not hurt like excruciating pain, but it's just gonna be uncomfortable because your body's not used to suspending you from the top of your feet. And so you're gonna find that when you use gravity boots for the first time, the top of your foot is going to be on the bar. The calf loops give you a 2-degree bend in your knees, and that just kind of helps to reduce the load on your knee joints and the tops of your feet. Now, you may have seen those images of Franco Columbu from Pumping Iron, where he was hanging upside down on a pull-up bar out at Muscle Beach without anything. I'm not ready for that yet, but you're gonna feel some tremendous discomfort on the top of your foot when you first try using gravity boots. And having this brace here for your calf helps to keep some of the pressure off the top of your foot and makes it a little bit more bearable. And they also give you a gripping point in case you're not able to do an inverted sit-up in order to be able to get up. Now, what I typically do is I just hang a strong resistance band and I kind of climb up, because even if you can do an inverted sit-up, you'll find that your body has relaxed so much after you stretch upside down that it's tough to engage your core to be able to come back up. So I always think it's a good idea to just have a strong resistance band hanging right there, and then you kind of just climb your way up, grab the handles, and come on down. These gravity boots, the normal one fits up to a calf size of 16 inches in diameter. My calves are actually 17 inches, and so technically I should have gotten the larger version, but these fit just fine. One other thing that's important is people ask me all the time, how much weight can they hold? This is actually a glass nylon alloy in terms of the hooks, but it's rated for 300 pounds. You know, I weigh a lot less than 300 pounds, but it's still a nice warm and fuzzy to have to know that my gravity boots can support much more than my body weight. These gravity boots retail for $99 on Amazon. I've had mine since March of 2022 and I have been tremendously satisfied. They have held up really, really well. There's not a lot of wear and tear, although I do use them at least once a week, sometimes multiple times a week, in order to give myself that traction and just give my spine some relief, especially when I'm going through the parts of my training cycle where I'm squatting a little bit heavier, or on days where I know I'm going to be sitting a lot. I like to come down here, put these gravity boots on, and just kind of reverse some of the negative effects of sitting on my spine so that I'm always ready to go no matter what. So let's talk about putting it on. These are very, very easy to put on and take off. They've got this 2-buckle ratcheting system, and Teeter even gives you a video tutorial showing you how to put them on, walking you step by step through the process, and then once you've got them on and you've done it a few times, it's pretty easy. Additionally, they are labeled right and left, so you can't screw this up. It does matter which one you put on which side, but you can't screw this up. They are labeled right and left, and I love things that make it very, very user-friendly and convenient and easy for the end user. There's not really much more to say about these except that they are a fantastic product, that Inversion is something that I love, and if you're going to try Inversion, I recommend you use the Teeter Easy Up Gravity Boots. I'm not getting paid to tell you guys this, but these are a product that I definitely use quite often in my own training. In fact, I'm supposed to be squatting today and I'm going to be using them at the end of the squat workout in order to jumpstart my recovery process. You can find them on Amazon. I'm going to put the links to grab them in the description for this video. But I want to hear from you guys. Have you tried Inversion? Are you just curious about Inversion? And is there anything about these gravity boots specifically that you would like to know? Drop a comment here on this video. Let me know what you thought. And if you have any specific questions about it, I'll be happy to come back around, answer those questions. And if it's a more involved question, I'll just do a follow-up video to address it for you. As always, thanks for watching.